happening between universities in Germany, and that is something you'll find through different scientific journals. Of course, a lot of as a layman, it will be difficult for us to connect them. So it is very important to see who is research. Of course, through different institutional and departmental web profiles. So all the German universities are very, I would say, are still in German, if I'm not wrong, but many are also in English, and they are changing Google translations these days, so should not be a hamper. Through alumni, not necessarily DAD alumni, very good source of connecting, because they already have, if one, as Katya mentioned you, it's always a trust is built, so that works wonderfully. Shops, seminars, program like this, of course, that's also a very good start. In touch with, we organize online, offline points to initiatives like Get It and German universities, research institutions, the area of specialization. This is a paper we came with.
The German guidelines. So you can compare what are the requirements on the German side and the Indian side. So it's a very structural paper for international offices and for leadership. You find endless tables for bachelor, master's, and on very important on the online version, not in the print version. You find 10 sample contracts. So we collected some contracts, some templates. So that could help in formulating MOUs, contracts, templates, so that you don't need to start from the scratch. And a brief overview on the German higher education system for you, and a brief overview on the Indian higher education system, which is very difficult to do.
And what are the fields they are working on? Who are the PIs of them? So also this is a very good point to get to know what is already happening. And if you find any interesting partners there, you can contact. It's the first step, first door where the funding starts at all the levels.
The objectives, outcomes, what else is part of an application? You have to describe your partner. What else is part of an application?
Monitoring
the ICE, we talk about this tomorrow, exactly.
But the funding.
Novelty.
outcome of the process.
Outcome, novelty.
With regard to a typical, so the proposal has to be 20 students are going from India to Germany. Make sure also 20, if not 20, at least 3 students also come here. Yeah. Relevance of the project. What is the relevance? So we talk about a lot of SDGs these days, and it's hitting any hobbies.
So you have your project, and then you have to look for the funding.
One needs 2 or 3 meetings with the German side and sit and make it jointly. Even just by DAAD. So formally the Germany university is the applicant, but of course he cannot do that all alone with the Indian side and the objectives and all. Very important aspect also. So what kind of a
workshop on internationalization and cooperation. It's a workshop dedicated for international officers at Indian higher education institutions. We are very glad that the Visha Agricultural University is hosting the workshops. The scope of the workshop is to enable Indian universities to cooperate with Germany and provide perfect applications so that we see a lot of funding coming into the universities and to see an increased cooperation between India and Germany. For the Indian students, it's going to be beneficial if one project goes through. There will be plenty of opportunities if the institution is successful with the application to bring Indian students to Germany, but there's also the opportunities then to bring German students to the Indian campus so that they can interact and get also an intercultural experience here in Kashmir. So for those students who are not able to leave, there's going to be a kind of internationalization for home available. It is a comprehensive organization. We are not a specific university. We are enable and we fund. And our programs in general are open for all subject fields. Look into Germany as a destination. Germany is a good place for studying. We offer good education at a very fair price, and definitely in the field of agriculture, because we are here the Agriculture University. Germany is one of the leading one of the leading countries in that field. So look left and right hand side and take Germany and Europe as one of your opportunities.
मेरा नाम शिखा सिन्हा है और मैं DAAD नई दिल्ली ऑफिस में काम कर रही हूँ। ये वर्कशॉप्स हमने पिछले 3-4 सालों से शुरू की है। मोर कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग, मतलब हम लोग इंटरनेशनल ऑफिसेज जो अलग अलग इंडियन यूनिवर्सिटीज़ में हैं, कॉलेजेस में हैं, वहाँ के लोगों को इनवाइट करते हैं इस, और ये हमारा बहुत इंटरैक्टिव वर्कशॉप रहती है जिसमें हम लोग इंटरनेशनल ऑफिसेस के बारे में बात करते हैं. इस पर्टिकुलर वर्कशॉप में हम लोग प्रोग्राम और प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट की बात कर रहे हैं, कैसे एक अच्छी एप्लीकेशन फंडिंग के लिए लिखी जाती है, कैसे शुरुआत की जाती है. एक ब्रेन स्टॉर्मिंग है, बहुत सारे आइडियाज़ इसमें निकल के आते हैं. तो ये हम लोग डेढ़ दिन का वर्कशॉप कर रहे हैं, और पिछले 3-4 साल में हम कम से कम 4 या 5 वर्कशॉप्स कर चुके हैं भारत के अलग अलग. मैं डॉक्टर रायहाना हबीब हूँ, डायरेक्टर एक्सटेंशन हूँ यहाँ. आज स्कॉस्ट कश्मीर में डायरेक्टरेट ऑफ एजुकेशन की ओर से और जो हमारा इंटरनेशनल सेल है उनकी ओर से एक वर्कशॉप हो गया जिसका नाम है इंटरनेशनलाइजेशन ऑफ एजुकेशन कॉपरेशन मैनेजमेंट. ये हमारा जो जर्मनी के साथ जो एक आपको पता ही है DAAD एक बहुत ही अच्छा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है जो हमारे स्टूडेंट्स जो इंडियन स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनको फंड करते हैं, उधर उनकी एडमिशंस करते हैं.
मैं ये बताना चाहूँगा कि इस यूनिवर्सिटी ने एक इनिशिएटिव लिया है इंटरनेशनलाइजेशन ऑफ एजुकेशन. उसके लिए यहाँ पर हमने एक इंटरनेशनल एजुकेशन सेल क्रिएट की है, और ये जो DAAD है ये एक जर्मन सर्विस है जो इंटरनेशनलाइजेशन ऑफ एजुकेशन जर्मन में करती है. तो वो हमेशा यहाँ इंडिया में वर्कशॉप करते हैं, और ये हम फॉर्चुनेट है, ये यूनिवर्सिटी फॉर्चुनेट है कि इस बार उन्होंने SKUAST कश्मीर को चुना है एक सेंटर, और हमें भी मौका मिला कि हम भी इनके साथ इंटरेक्ट करें.